guys! So it's been on my mind for a while, but I decided to make some little vlogs, mostly about fitness and well-being, since I travel a lot, and every time I travel and my top priority is to work out or discover some new interesting approaches to fitness or just expand my understanding of what people are doing out there. And today I'm in Berlin. Hold on. They brought me hangers. So what I wanted to say is that I was thinking maybe this would be a thing, this could be interesting, that every time I travel I actually share the places where I go, not in the Instagram format but more in the vlog format. After traveling so many places and seeing so many studios, I still get surprised sometimes, even though it's becoming harder and harder. But I was thinking that Berlin is the best place to start because their studios are pretty interesting to share. So let's try. Today I'm going to this thing called Ohia meditation place, and then they have those workouts that kind of have to open your consciousness and I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but I will try to film as much as I can and show you the process, and you let me know if this is even interesting, all right? I'm still getting used to the fact that in Europe, especially on Sunday, everything opens only at 9. I was awake from 6:30, but it's just now it's 9 and I can finally go to have some small breakfast. I also really love the boots with leggings and the sweatshirt and the coat. It's such a vibe for me. Let's go. Also, we came to Berlin, and this weekend is Berliner Marathon, and everyone is just like cheering and everyone is like hyping around like runners, and my husband is a runner, so I'm very proud that someone from our family is like contributing to this running culture. I'm really not in the mood to stand without any hot drink and look at the runners, so I will go to the cafe. Again, this vlog becomes very like, I will go to the right and I'll go to the left. Alright, let me find my vlogging style.
Take time to arrive. get you back. Keep on moving. Listen. Yes. Breathe here. And the shifting of the weight and release yourself.
Alright, so I just did the workout with Annika. It's called Wave. Girls started this workout 1 year ago, and I spoke to her, and they were inspired by somatic work and desire to bring more holistic workout, but necessarily it's a fitness workout, but it really allows your body to unlock this energy and move through everything. And I really love this. I was sharing last month about somatic work and how much we need an unintentional movement in our life, that it's not only like you have to do this, you have to do that. So many things and blocks in our body are actually created because we never allow ourselves to move freely. So I highly recommend this workout. I will share details down below. Annika, my instructor, was great, and I had such a good time. It reminded me of this techno times in Berlin like some years ago, but this time everything is like healthier and nicer, and yeah, this place is also so beautiful. So definitely, if you're in Berlin, check this out. Hello. So I just finished the class with a girl
whose name translated as New Day. It was such a great workout. I had so much inspiration while I was doing it, since I really appreciated the technique and the flow of the class. So I don't know if you're familiar with Barre, but it can, like yoga, it can be everything. So you never know what to expect. And I really appreciate that we started from standing, from really breathing and like kind of yoga style beginning. And then we were doing glutes, and then we do core, but mostly on the ground. So it's 9:30 a.m. Mostly people are still lazy, it's raining, it's cold outside, so it was great that she started from mat work, and so we kind of waking up ourselves without really pushing ourselves too hard. And then we transitioned, we did different planks, and then we did the standing work, the standing series. It was really like technically well done. I would definitely recommend the studio to visit if you're in Berlin one day. Also, the aesthetics of the studio is just mind-blowing. I would say if I would ever, decide to build a studio in Berlin, that's exactly the style that I would go for. It's kind of half industrial, but very like nice wellness touch on it because of the green colors and the whole aesthetics. I also appreciate a lot of the lighting, because I will show you a little bit later, but the light in the studio is so important, especially if it's so gray like Berlin, that you really need some light. You cannot, just do it with the natural light. And here the light is like mixed warm with cold. I never saw it in other studios, maybe I never noticed, but here I just looked on the ceiling and I saw that there was two LED lights, both warm and cold, and I think it creates such a wholesome vibe. I don't know if you could tell, but the light here is just so good. So I'm super inspired. It's my last day in Berlin. Tonight I'm traveling back to Barcelona. I will do another video in Barcelona, so stay tuned.
Hi there, guys. So I'm back. I don't know, I made this very ugly hair bun, and somehow I like how it looks from the side, so I'm not gonna remove it. So don't think that something is wrong happening, it's just like mood of today. In reality, this video is a kind of draft, because I remembered that actually something that I wanted to do all my life, and the best would be to really prepare and send the email to those studios and ask them to have certain like interview with some of the people there. I think they will be like more than happy. But since for me it was also freestyle, I only could have like a real live conversations with people, and you would never know, right? If I don't film something. This is why I'm waiting for this whole thing to develop to the point where you can see live directly from my eyes and not from the phone. And at that point, then everything will be like so much more interesting, because as much as I would love to share my life and like what's happening, it's really hard, because you cannot really like in the middle of conversation take the phone and just like, hi guys. If you managed to watch until the end, this is a bonus for you. If you would ever be visiting Berlin, I definitely recommend one more place, which is called Bali. And this is a magical place. It's like the sauna wellness spa center, where you have over 20 saunas and swimming pools and very beautiful area, and it's all in the Balinese Asian style. Unfortunately, it's not allowed to film, but I took this booklet and I will also insert some of the photos. And this is the place. I think it's just so beautiful. It's so calming. It's very nice, because you have several cafes and places where you can get drinks, and there's also some rituals and massage that you have to book in advance. The only advice that I would say is don't go on weekend. I did this mistake the second time, and it was just packed,
and those places you visit absolutely naked. Yes, you have a rope to walk from place to place, but in Germany the sauna tradition is all people go there absolutely naked. So something to consider if you're very sensitive. But my experience is that after 25 minutes you just completely get used to the fact that you constantly see others people's bodies, and yeah, I think it's just kind of liberating. This is definitely the place that I will go to every single time I'm in Berlin. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you've been to Berlin, if there's some other studios that you would recommend. Did you find this blog interesting? And yeah, thank you so much, and see you in the next videos. I will do the one in Dubai, the one in Barcelona for sure, and maybe a couple of more.